Hey guys.
So I'm the one in front of the camera right now. Rebecca may get in later. I have no idea. I'm gonna let you guys
Pause.
I'm pausing.
I'm gonna move this closer to you.
I've now been unpaused.
So that maybe you don't have to.
All right, so.
Just a minute, please.
All righty.
I don't want them busting their eardrums. Okay, go ahead.
All right, so here's the deal. You guys are gonna get to see everything. Everything that happens on a arm wrestling specific lift day. So I've already free sleeved my arm for 15 minutes. Took it off, rubbed it down icy hot, put this hoodie on. I never warm up for these things. Like, this is the warm up. Putting the hoodie on. I mean, the icy hot is the warm up. I haven't warmed up in years. A lot of it was, I mean, hell, even lifting weights, I never warm up. Whatever the set is, the opening set. Like I do a lot of, okay, so I've got Ben Freeman here from Armed Combat. I got my buddy Rick Stuckey. He works at Everett. What's up, babe?
You cannot talk too loud. People can't hear you because your echo is going over.
All right, I'm talking too loud. Sorry, guys. But yeah, so I got some friends here who are coming over tonight. So I just got this awesome piece of equipment from Armed Combat. We're going to be showing you that. Maybe not tonight, but you'll see it while he's here. He's here for a day and a half. But these lifts are hard, and what's funny is I'm gonna tell you something that I should have thought about. So this is my awesome Psychotic Insane Labs pre-workout. This stuff's amazing. Use Monster 50 for a 50% discount. But I have a routine. In that routine, I drink this. Within 15 minutes, I'll hit the first lift. But I usually have to go to the bathroom. So I'm just like, oh crap. Exactly. And these are the things you need to do before you squat down and try to pick up 192.5 pounds, right? So
you didn't think that
I did not think that through about the live. So we'll just see how that goes. I may have to have Rebecca step in for a minute. Who knows?
You have got Damon Payne on saying, let's do this. Arm wrestling bros, I want to see 300-pound side pressure. We got a new member, Montana Sands. Welcome to the Monster Factory, and a lot of folks are really digging the lighting, the honeycomb lighting.
Listen, Hexagon Garage Lighting hooked me up with that when I had this whole idea of this new Monster Factory, and I absolutely love it. Like, obviously it's like, you got luxury cars or whatever. It's great for your garage, but it really makes the gyms. It sets the gym off big time. Oh yeah, that's cool. I am a little dark, but it makes me mysterious, babe.
Mysterious.
I'm digging it.
There you go.
Yeah, so I'm wasting time now. But literally, it's going to take me a good 10, 15 minutes before I get itchy, before I can pick up the first thing.
All right.
She's here.
I am here. So, anyways, like you said, we have got some guests in the Monster Factory, and it's funny, babe, because I ran out here, right? And I'm used to just running out. At least
just being you by yourself.
At least I was dressed.
Thank God.
Right? And I was like, I totally forgot I was going to have company because I would have put socks and shoes on. I don't want to be an Arkansas, what is it?
Redneck? I mean,
well, definitely don't want to be that.
Yeah.
But what, a cliche, I think is what.
Oh, cliche might have been the word you looked for, right?
Yeah. So, how many lifts are you doing again tonight?
Okay, so I have 6 lifts that I do regularly. I'm thinking about doing.
Wait, if y'all could have just heard all that cracking.
I'm thinking about doing the Todd Hutchins pronated side pressure day. Like for number 3, my third lift. So it'll be 119 pounds. Todd's best is 117 and a half. I did a 118 about a week ago, something like that. So think about trying 119. It'll just depend. I'm gonna end up doing it third though if I end up doing it. So normally it's pronation, over the top knuckle riser, pronation gauge back pressure, wrist cupping, 15 second static holds, outside side pressure for 5 reps. So what I realized, what was it?
What was that noise? Oh, that was him? Okay.
Dang, no Ben Freeman there. I realized that it's becoming very, very demanding, all these lifts. And the wrist cupping has been suffering. I've been going, every time I do these, I do a set of 50, but it's my 4th exercise in the circuit. So I said, I'm gonna back off and just do it once a week. And then I thought, maybe I'll just do that on an off day. Like a day, because now I'm doing these every 3rd day. These used to be every day, then they used to be every other day, and now, because I post them, people think I'm doing them every day. It's an every 3rd day deal. So there's 6 more days after this. But, I say all that to say, I did hit a PR last night of 180 pounds for 50 reps. So I won't be doing wrist cupping because I did it last night.
So you did 50 reps at 180 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so can we talk about this discussion that we had when you told me that you were going to do it?
Where I'm right and you're wrong?
Well, and that's it.
What
right?
she says is, I thought you had a weak ass wrist. Don't you train your wrist more?
That is pretty much what I said.
That's how that went. Say, why would you neglect the thing that's the weakest on you? I'm like,
That is how that went.
you're not allowed to talk to me anymore.
Actually, that goes all the way back to when Pablo was here.
Yeah.
Because when Pablo was here, he said that it's not weak, but if there is anything that could use more strength, it's your wrist.
Right, my cup.
So we talked with Engen and everything, and you got this great plan. And so you've been working on your
Oh my
cup
God! So listen, since Frank, I think when I could do 130 for 50. It might have been a 120 for 50. I'm just gonna say it's 120. It may not be. I like 120 simply because of the math. If it was 120, that means I'm 50% stronger now. What?
What?
Because 180 times 50 is 50%. I don't know what it was, man. It's a large
in the
percentage.
rice bucket has to also work cup as well. And all
So
other
the rice
stuff.
bucket is this, that, and then pronated, and then supinated claw, right?
I definitely know what that.
You know about that. You know about that. So I don't know, man. The static hold has been getting difficult. Here's another thing. So originally, all these lifts every other day, increasing by 2.5 pounds, right? But once I started doing them every third day, I thought, well, let's go up 3.5 pounds every third day, because it would be 3.75 if I did the math correctly, but there's no way to do that, so let's go 3.5. But let me tell you, after 2 days of going up 3.5 pounds on this pronation gauge back pressure, which I think I can handle pronation gauge back pressure, but static hold, I changed my programming and went back to 2.5 pound decrease. It's like, it's gonna be, I got 7 more lifts, right?
So this talking right now is because of the 15 minutes that he has to wait before he has to go poop.
Yeah.
And when he's got to do that,
Well, maybe I'll make it.
I don't think we changed it.
Are we gonna go viral? We could go viral. So now it was basically 7 more lifts, 6 more after today. So instead of going up 3.5 pounds on these 3 lifts, I decided to just go up 2.5. So it means that my max PR on all these lifts will be 7 pounds lighter than what I had projected. Who cares, right? Like
Sterling Jackson says, this is a little tidbit for you.
Okay.
Try and keep your shoulder neutral. Hang on.
Is he telling me about outside side pressure?
Not parallel. Before you engage side pressure, having that side pressure and center control will be key.
And I appreciate what people are trying to tell me, and don't let my shoulder go first before my hand goes. But
He's
you
so
understand how
invested.
much stronger you have to be to have your hand out here and still pin it? Oh my God, it's crazy. No, really, it's just that's how my body works, and that's how I'm gonna keep training. You know.
But I mean, you're really flattered that everybody is really invested.
Oh yeah, they want me to win, which I like.
So tell us about this though, because there has been. Oh my gosh, talk about viral views.
Dude, so Ben, I just checked this out today. So Ben,
Can Ben come on in and
come
chat?
on in, Ben, come on in. Now Ben just drove from Phoenix, Arizona in like 30 hours.
And can we just say why?
Oh, because he bought me a badass new machine.
He's
and
got
we're
a toy,
gonna do a
y'all.
little training.
Yeah.
And then he bought me another cool machine. And
2 toys?
well, it's a gripper.
Oh.
Remember the one I used to have, but it wasn't super smooth?
Yeah.
He got me a new built one.
Okay.
So yeah. All right, here's Ben. Ben, Arm Combat. He develops these. People always like, where can I get that? So I always tag you.
Armcombat.com.
Yeah. So
Have they followed through?
Yes. Yes. I am getting tons of attention.
Thank you.
Well, good deal.
Out of
Thank
stock
you
at
guys
the
so
moment.
much.
They'll be back soon.
well, he's out of stock because he's here. So
that doesn't help.
if he was at home building them, he'd have them. But so while you're here, we are going to hook up. So you were telling me but I do it here. So this is the angle. So this, if it was here, it would make it a lot lighter than here.
Yes.
But since it's here, how much? What am I pulling from right here?
Oh.
When we hook that up tomorrow on the train scale, what are we going to see?
It is, if it's the exact same size as the one I sent you, I don't know.
Oh, so you're here. You only have 2. This is the
I
third
would
one.
need to measure it.
Yeah, but you measured here. Remember, you have 2 and I have 3.
So, probably maybe up to 20% difference.
Oh, so if it's
Less.
So 20. So, but I'm thinking, no offense, I'm thinking it's 40% less.
Okay.
I may be wrong.
It's possible.
But okay, so let's,
Again, I would say that also depends on, like you said, the position
yeah,
of the
I'm
hand.
never there. So this is it right here. So this is where I set up. and this is where I go from. So I'm never here.
Hang on, let me turn on that
Arm
side
height is
camera
here,
so
right?
folks can see
So
what
this
you're
is where I'm
talking
going.
about.
Absolutely.
So that is definitely not here. So
Yeah.
here, quite a bit of pressure. And I don't know, I'm guessing.
Show everybody again at home. All right, what you're talking about, the difference.
So up here, then it's lighter.
Because it's all about, this is essentially, might as well be a second gear to this gear. And so if they were perfectly even on height,
1-to-1.
it would be 1-to-1.
Right.
So the further up you go, if you were like going further, it'd be even lighter.
Yeah, so if we had this gear bigger to here, would that make it 1-to-1?
It would actually be positive, it'd be more. If this gear was larger than the circumference of the arm.
But it's like this is here, so if that gear was
Yes. If it
16
matches-
inches
oh,
wide instead of
absolutely.
10 inches. then-
Absolutely.
all right, yeah.
I just can't find bigger gears right now.
So this is what we got here. So for me to have this thing set up, this is here. So this is the pressure that we're applying sideways, right?
Absolutely.
And I don't know how many people who have this machine. I mean, obviously Brian Shaw has one.
Yes.
I hope Brian comes down here and trains with me because I'd love to have him
Absolutely.
do this with me. I'd love to have him do pronation gauge back pressure
No,
just to see because
It's kind of funny too, because I've seen one comment online. I think people think they're different machines because they're a different color.
Yeah.
I actually seen one commenter was talking about like, oh, you can't compare Brian's lift to Todd's lift because they're on different machines. I'm like, that's the exact same machine.
They set up,
It's the exact same
So
machine.
what Brian is doing different is he's doing this more, like he's coming this way a little
Yeah.
bit.
So he's
right?
doing a pressing.
Well, he's not doing this move, but he is doing more this move,
Kind of
right?
shorter roll, I'd say.
Kinda. I mean, it's in between.
Yes.
Okay, you
Where
want to know what
I'm
that
off
is?
outside this way,
You
right?
want to know what that is, Michael Todd?
What?
That is your shoulder row pre-surgery. That's what that is.
yeah.
Because it was
Yeah.
out there, right?
Yeah.
Right. So
Yeah.
we got a good question here, and I think it's really pertinent. The real question is, who owns the bright green coloring for branding purposes? Is it you, Michael Todd, or Devon? When did we start doing green?
Man, we've been doing green since at least 2011. But he might have been Ottawa High Hookers 2007, 2008. I don't know when the green hoodie started, but I've been hardcore green since 2011, like hardcore green.
I kind of think that green probably belongs to God.
Green's God.
You walk outside, it's everywhere.
Green grass,
So-
green trees. It's not us.
It's
I
his
say it's a
brand.
different green too. It's not quite the same green. His hoodie.
I mean, it's his hoodie is like the funny thing is it was probably several years ago. I realized that several years earlier, a gift that my mom had bought me one time was a zip up green hoodie. Like, oh, I got a hoodie, and I wasn't gonna put Monster Factory and stuff on it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then actually, Phil Woody made me one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's cool. Like it's like this one, except I think it says The Reckoning down it. He's sending me a blue one right now that I think says I can do all things through Christ. So I'm excited about that one coming.
It's awesome.
So we got Phil Woody on. Hey,
What's up, Phil?
Nice to see you in the chat.
Hey,
It's really
Late. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
So he did this.
But I do want to check the gauge tomorrow because let's just say it's 40% less.
We can figure it out.
Let's say I'm doing 250 today. Don't even know what my number is. Something like that. I will have to take my phone and look at it because all my shit's on my phone. So I don't even know.
It's going to be more than 40%. I'll tell you, you're going to be doing more than 150.
But-
I can do 150. On my actual one that was proper
Really?
ratio, yeah.
Oh, okay.
For a 1 rep max.
Okay.
For a 1 rep max.
So how are you going to do that on a crane scale?
We're gonna hook the train, the thing right there, and pull it.
That's the way I usually do it, but like you were saying, technically,
It would be from out here.
it's still from as if it was level with that.
Oh,
So what I'm thinking is, maybe a little finicky, we'll figure it out. I'm gonna see if I can try and actually put a strap around this
and just pull it
from
that
the
way.
actual handle, see if we
Yeah,
can
yeah.
get it to hold. It might wiggle. We'll
So
see
is
what we
this
can do.
flexible while you're pulling it, or does it lock in place? Okay.
Oh, no, it moves.
Okay.
So this you can actually like hammer curl into it
Yes.
as you're going back, right?
Oh, okay.
Now you can't. It's a static, like it's,
Yeah.
it's an isometric move because you
Yeah.
can't do anything with it.
Yeah.
But you know.
That's
You
quite
can
cool.
absolutely apply like a pronating kind of top roll.
So that's what I'm doing is outside side pressure. People are like, what is outside side pressure? I'm using outside move. I'm going sideways.
And I'll
You
tell
know
you,
what I'm saying? Like,
I'll tell you right now, the majority of the people use this machine for pressing. The fact that you are beating all of their numbers with the outside proper move that I honestly originally invented it for is astounding.
I'm not beating all their numbers. Did I not show you the video of the kid that came here?
You told me about it.
Oh
but
my
you
God.
also told me he was pressing. That's my point.
That's what I'm saying.
He's
No,
pressing.
But I'm still like, so this guy, Mark Everett's brother, right?
Yeah.
Former pro baseball player. Comes in here, we put 340 on this thing, and he goes like this. I'm like, oh my God. Like, I got in here and I was like, and it came off the banana and I almost passed out.
Oh,
So
wait,
that was the way
have
it
you
was.
posted the video of Corey?
No. So we have something funny.
Can you send it to
Love
me?
you, Corey West.
And I can show it to him.
I'm looking there, but the camera's there.
Yeah. it
So,
is. I can show it to him if you want to send
it's
it.
just-
You got to send it to my computer.
it's on my phone.
That's not your phone,
Oh, where's my phone?
but you're cute.
I thought you said you took my phone.
It's over there on the floor.
That's funny. All right. So, yeah. Do you want to show it?
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Hang on. I'm getting pretty close. I don't have itchies yet, but the itchies are coming. And then there's a whole other process once the itchies arrive.
While you're looking for the bathroom process.
No, I think I'm gonna make it out of that.
No, we are not. You gotta
We're
go.
gonna risk it. We're gonna
You
risk
gotta
it.
go. Okay, so I'm gonna read a few things.
I can't promise we're gonna risk it. Who knows?
Let me see. So when is he gonna break the record? He's got just a few more minutes for the pre-workout to do its thing, guys. And then whether or not he's gotta go to the bathroom, whatever. Kalina has done some crazy numbers on this machine, is what Cole
So Kalina's
says.
different. Have you seen Kalinchenko's machine?
Yes.
I don't know the ratio.
His is the one that has the solid arm on it, I believe.
I don't know.
Is it the Masaryko machine?
I don't know. I don't know. We'll look it up. So these are things I have questions. So like Prudnik did one 200 kilograms, pressed 200, which is 440 pounds.
Jeez.
I'm like,
That,
it would be really hard to do 440 on it. So, you know what I'm saying? Like,
nothing against Prudnik, but that doesn't quite seem right.
Because they're trying to compare the movement because it's an arm wrestling machine, right? I'm gonna try to airdrop this to your computer, babe. Do I need to do something?
Hey guys, by the way, this is a great time for me to tell you to please be sure and hit that thumbs up.
Oh, we're 20
just
minutes
click out
in.
of the chat for a minute and hit that thumbs up and invite your friends. He hasn't done it yet. Send out those texts. Tell people to jump on and let's see what he
Accept
does.
it.
I'm accepting, babe.
You're so sweet.
Save to downloads.
All right, so I am
How
gonna
long
go
is the
pee.
video?
55 seconds.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna come back and I think we're gonna get close. I think we're about ready.
Oh, here it is.
Okay, so we're gonna show you this video.
Well, it has to upload and all that
We're not
stuff.
gonna show you this video
You
yet.
can go pee if you got to.
I'm gonna go pee first.
Hey guys, sorry, I'm down here while he's up there going. Let me. If you all will just hang on just 1 second, I've just got to upload this video so that he can have it on there. We just did it. Where'd it go? Corey's side. I'm sorry guys, hang on a second.
Hey babe, about time to move all that stuff up here, right?
What?
We're filming over here.
Yes, that's why I've got the, come over here and talk to them.
I'm coming. I'm about to have to heat up the sound also.
All right,
We showing the Corey video first?
we're about to show it.
Okay, are you watching online? Are you watching on your phone? Okay, so the Corey video is gonna be funny. So Corey's my boy, right? So we're doing this right-handed.
Yeah, go ahead and tell them what it is.
We're doing this right-handed. We're doing this right-handed. I don't remember how much weight on it. It's quite a bit. And so Corey's like, do you have to switch it up to do left? I'm like, yeah, you just gotta pull this, whatever. We switch it to left. When Corey grabs a hold of it, he's like, Corey's left. Ridiculous. Now he is dealing with some shoulder issues right now. So he grabs it,
Okay, I paused it.
and it doesn't go.
You play now?
Here we go. Here's the video.
Okay. This is funny, guys.
This was one of those moments that was pretty comical.
So I'm trying to press it, I guess.
Now this is where the good stuff comes. So at this point, I think I've assembled it wrong. You know what I mean? Did
You
I do
think it's
something?
stuck?
Oh, did I do something that blocks it somehow? So it was just one of those
What
things.
did he say?
I don't know. He's like, nope, something about, yeah, but like I said, Corey's left's way, way stronger than mine. It's just he had some shoulder issues and maybe he couldn't figure out the motion, but the video itself is hysterical, you know what I'm saying? So, and what's crazy is my forearm's better left-handed. Do you see how clean that was? Like all the people bitching about my shoulder, do you see how perfect that was inside my shoulder? For some reason, I'm stronger left-handed. But, all right, so I'm not stronger left-handed, I'm just joking. But before I make, oh, y'all, okay, we're gonna poll the Monster Factory real quick. We're also gonna poll you guys. The first lift is the Pronation Lift. The unofficial world record is 191.5 pounds, which I did 8 days after Gennady. I've been doing these lifts since I got back, started at 166. Today is a new PR. First time I will hit a PR yet in this prep. And since it's a new PR and I have the unofficial world record, this is the new world record attempt. 192.5 pounds. Am I gonna get it?
Insane.
Am I gonna get it?
Yes, you will.
I'm gonna get it?
Absolutely.
All right, you guys, am I gonna get it? Tell me. I keep looking here, but the camera's there. So are we getting this? What's up?
Yeah, we're getting this.
Or my wife says we're getting this.
We're getting this.
So before I make this world record attempt, let me tell you about something cool. So this will be available. So right now I told you about Insane Labs Monster 50, 50% off everything except for the protein. That's the only thing that's not the promo code. No, I'm reading this.
Oh.
I'm reading this. So, not available yet. Most likely available by the end of the week. The Monster Michael stack, right? You get a container of Psychotic, a container of Insane Veins. I don't have it. Insane Veins. Insane Whey 2 pounds. 28 days later, which is a test booster. Their creatine. That's 5 products right there. Then you get a 24-ounce shaker cup, a gym towel, and a drawstring bag. All for 119 bucks. It's like a $300-something value.
That's awesome.
So as soon as it comes live, I'll be putting this stuff all over social. I don't think you're ever gonna get a better deal than that. So definitely check out the Monster Michael stack when it's available.
I mean, right now on the products on the site, on the pre-workouts and stuff, they get 50% off if they use your code.
Yeah, Monster 50, anything except protein.
Okay, in girl math.
I'm pretty sure.
And actually just math for anybody, but this is how we think. Now you get 2, right? Because it's buy one, get one. 50% off. Yeah.
Itchies are getting me.
All right.
Itchies are getting me.
All right, it's time then.
I don't know how these big arms fit in this damn hoodie. It's crazy.
Oh.
All right, so this is all what we have to do. These get weak, so you have to heat them on the microwave. So this is an 8-second process.
Oh. He's headed over to, well, you guys can see, he's headed over to microwave his
Now I'm taking my glasses off so I can't see what it says.
thoughts.
So hopefully I don't ruin them. That's it. That right here.
Like 6 seconds and that's it, right?
It was 8.
It was 8? Okay.
The other thing is, I have found, if I keep my shoes on.
Would you mind
on the
coming up here and
Pronation
watching to
Lift,
make sure this stays connected to me?
If I keep my shoes on the Pronation Lift, I end up raising on my toe. Because of the heel of the shoe, puts me in a way where I push off of my toe for some reason. So, Pronation Lift is barefoot.
Hey guys, I gotta show them something. You think Mom was nervous? Those are his sweaty footprints.
My sweaty footprints.
Let's go!
Come on, Michael. You're the one that wanted all this pressure. Now you
You
can't
know,
get
baby,
shit up.
every day's a world record. Every day's a VR.
Every day. Come on, Michael. Let's do this. Pick it up.
192.5 pounds.
Come on, Michael. Pick it up. You gotta get mad and pick that shit up. Let's go. Come on. Get it. Pick it up. Let's go. Pick it up. Come on. That's money.
Whoa! That's a lift.
That's a lift, guys. Okay, can we talk for just a moment about, I feel like such an ass.
Go ahead, man.
Because when Michael and Corey first did this lift in the gym, We put out a video.
Is this the one filming? Which one's filming?
Both of them.
That one's not filming anything. You can put it on me if you want.
Okay. We put out a video, and basically, I said that Devon was trolling.
Yeah, you thought.
Not basically, I think that's exactly what
I remember you did. You absolutely said you thought
I
you
said Devon was trolling, and Michael was like, "What, you think that he just made this up to like mess with us?" I said, "Yeah, you're telling me that something just a little bit that far off the ground is going to make a difference in your arm wrestling?"
I think it has.
I think I'm eating those words.
Yeah, now remember though, I started that. I think the first time I ever did it was 127. Then me and Corey did, I think we did a 131 or 132.
Uh-huh.
So that was,
Wow.
it's an alarm for something.
That's almost 100
Oh, that's your phone, isn't it? Still your phone.
That's almost 100 pounds difference. It's like 70.
Well, it'd be 130 to 190, 60. So 50%. It'd be 65 pounds increase, would be 50%. So 130 to 195. Now, remember guys, I have 6 more days of lifts. Going up a pound and a half every time. So if you can do the math, 5 more days is 7.5 pounds on top of that, which is the infamous 200 pounds. But that's on
Sorry,
January
guys.
29th.
Okay.
I'm lifting up till January 31st.
Hey, babe.
Yeah.
I just wanted to read a few.
Go for it, babe, go for it.
We got Monsters Are Real. We have one live right here. That's from Jacked. It's actually Jack 3D. Okay. Deep Pocket says Michael pulls Ermie's whole body across the table and Levon decides on early retirement. That is fantastic, guys. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you so much for the... Oh, say please and thank you is what someone's telling me. Oh, Rebecca, the camera. Was the camera not right? Did you... Wait,
That
were you
camera's
watching
horrible.
it?
What are you doing with this left one right here? What are you filming?
Oh, nothing.
We got
Right now.
Ben's profits.
Hang on a second. Let's take this off. No, were you able to see his lift on the show?
I was watching the computer.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, you're telling me you didn't get it?
But you can see it on the computer.
I could, yes.
Okay, perfect. Much love. Been watching for a while. Please be careful. Thank you so much for that super chat.
So, and I appreciate all the love, all the support. The be careful thing I don't understand. And I'm gonna tell you why. I'm 5 weeks out. Like I'm 31 days out. I'm not supposed to not be lifting. I mean, like I'm supposed to be getting stronger, right? So, and I'm a big believer in God's got a plan, and whatever's supposed to be is gonna be, right? So, I'm gonna follow my programming. I'm gonna do every lift I'm supposed to do. If something catastrophic happens, I just have to believe that I had a program, I followed it, and whatever. But I believe that I'm gonna be successful in all these lifts. This next one's gonna be a really tough lift, and I'm gonna tell you why. I have not told Rebecca this yet, because I didn't want to have to deal with this shit. So.
You didn't have to deal with what, Michael?
All right, so I go up 0.5 every other day on the over-the-top knuckle riser. Since I moved it out to every third day, obviously that number goes to 0.75, correct? Well, 0.75 for the 142.5 that I did the other day, there is no way for me to do it unless I strip off the 35, put a 25, put a bunch of mixed match things on there, and then it's taller than my loading pin. So Michael's executive decision is to go up a pound. So we're going up to 143.5. 143.5. So this is the one I struggle with the most. This is the hardest lift for me. The over top knuckle riser. It is brutal. But this is what I want you guys to understand. That was one lift. And y'all saw how taxed I was, right? So what I did not realize until about 2 weeks ago, and that's why I had to move these out to every third day, this is crushing my central nervous system. Because every lift is a max effort. You know, you do 6 lifts, max effort, you're like, oh my God, I'm so tired. The adrenal fatigue alone was just, I couldn't even finish a workout. I couldn't do a workout after doing this. So I had to switch it on. So now I only do these on non-training days. So, baby, what you doing?
I want your phone because I'm going to film separately with your phone because for whatever reason StreamYard, even though I'm filming vertically, is putting it on the stream horizontally.
So it missed the lift?
No, they saw it.
Okay.
It says, the perfect lure Thank you so much for your support from Canada.
Babe?
He saw the lift, just not the head. You're 100, right? Just, I don't want to see you hurt. That's Logan. Thank you so much for that super chat. All right, 1 second, lover.
All right, so I have to heat these smelling salts back up. They just seriously.
Every time?
Yeah, they've just gotten weaker. I've got a tolerance.
Yeah, heat up again.
Yeah.
If you keep it on from over there, make sure I got everything going. Does that look better this time?
Yeah.
On camera? Okay. I changed the proportions. Are y'all getting dizzy yet? I'm so sorry. I'm probably gonna make y'all puke at home. So this is not Ermie's typewriter.
No. I think Hermes is more difficult.
That's what.
I think it's more difficult for me.
More difficult.
Because I can't get this tight. Like my strength, I hadn't had this range of motion in 15 years, couldn't come back past here. So we're like, you need to practice this. I'm like, dude, I have a short window to accomplish these goals. There's no way I'm catching this up to this, right? So it's just, his list more difficult, might be more difficult anyway.
Okay, are you doing anything to improve that?
Of course I am. I mean, I'm training all the time, we're doing everything.
Okay. And that's something people don't realize, you are training other than what.
Oh no, they think people like, is this all you're doing? No, dude, I still do 5 other workouts a week plus gain and wrist every day. Like,
No, he lives out here.
it's pretty bad, it's just pretty bad.
I see your junk up there. Let's move. Is that better? All right.
New PR lift,
Come on.
143.5 pound on the top knuckle riser.
Let's go.
Oh God, I need this. I need y'all to give me hype for this one.
Oh, no, come on, we need some noise now.
I just,
Oh, shit. It's all there. Come on.
Let's go!
Let's go. Pick it up. Come on. Get in there.
My way!
Come on, Michael. Come on. Get in there. What the hell is going on over there? Get in there, get it. Let's go.
My way, pick it up!
Don't mess around. Get angry at it. Get angry and pick it up. No, sir. That is not a lift.
So heavy. You better get back home and I'm going right after.
No, you are not. You're going to
100%.
You are not. Michael, you can't go right after. It's going to be a fail. You're going to fail again. You better get over there and sit your ass. You aren't strong enough for this today. You pick that up.
Pick it up! Oh! That was definitely
Just a little bit of what goes on. Again, Michael, give it a minute. Walk away from it. That riser is a tough one.
That's a bad bitch.
It is a bad bitch. So,
And it's in the same category as the previous lift, so like, I don't know if you want to switch those.
so just a little aside here. Michael had a day last week that you missed.
Missed it 7 times.
Missed it 7 times, and I was like yelling at him, telling him he was weak, and of course he's not weak, and that he needed to go back and rework his plan. He needed to start lighter with a weight that he could pick up. He got so mad at me, y'all. He walked over there and picked that thing up like that far off the ground. Is that what we need to do today? You need to go back to a weight you can manage. Need me to take a plate off? Better grab that smelling salt. You're gonna need some power. Where's your mouth guard? Get it in. Come on, Michael. You think
got this.
Let's go! Get in there! Come on, Michael. Pick it up!
Like, wait.
Pick it up!
Let's go.
Let's go! No, sir. Can we take a minute?
Oh, I gotta get this.
Truthfully, so that was what, number 4?
Third.
Third?
That was third.
Okay.
What I did last time,
I think that was 4.
I saw wind hit.
That was 4. Because I walked up there and you did it again. That was number 4. You guys on? That was number 4.
Pretty sure it's 3.
That was 4.
Everybody else, tell her she's wrong.
Honestly, right before you're about to pick it up, I was about to say third time's a charm. So I'm like 90% sure that was third. But I could be wrong.
So what's crazy is I went and did pronation gauge back pressure. Then I came back and did this.
Today?
So it should have been more.
Oh, okay, seriously.
Should have been more fatigue. Time I couldn't get it.
Okay.
See, I'm only supposed to go up 0.75, but I went up a pound.
Oh, we got Henry in here. Hey there, Henry.
You let a quarter of a pound beat you?
I see there's a fake Henry in here too. Do what?
Is it what?
You got this. Get it up. That is coming straight from. Oh yeah, spinach.
That's it.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Michael, this is the one. Come on. You got more shit to do. We gotta get going. Come on. Get in there and pick it up, Michael.
Pick it up!
Pick it
Let's
up.
go! Get it!
Let's go. Nope. Okay, if I would have had it on the ground, I really think that went.
It was definitely the highest one so far.
It was paper thin. Paper thin in the front and went up in the back.
The plate like wiggled. I think
Yeah.
there was a moment when they were all up, but it was hard to tell.
That if it was a pass, you gotta get, Michael, you have to give it time.
That's it. That's it, right on.
Okay.
That's pure willpower. That's crazy. Yeah. You have to continue to go. That's how would you?
Well, that was a whole lot of reps too. What are we doing?
Well, I took one more back. But it's all right.
You gotta give everything a minute,
I
Michael.
ain't gonna get shit.
You do too. You gotta give it a minute. Come on.
I just gotta find out what the number is.
He just doesn't know what the number is. So what is it that you're fixing to do?
287 pounds.
287 of what?
Pronation gauge back pressure.
Oh, this is where you yank earnings across the table.
Yeah.
Okay.
See if we can pop it.
So that's getting close to Ernie's
Let
body.
me adjust this, guys. One second.
100. 100. 270. We go grab one of those 15-pound bumper plates.
Yeah, I've actually talked to Michael about, I think the belt is also long, but that's the belt that he's been working with, so he didn't want to change it, right?
You can set everything up there, wherever you want it.
Give it a whirl. Sorry guys, I know I'm messing with you.
I need the camera on here for Instagram for this one. I thought about doing Todd Hutchins side pressure, but
Where's your phone? Box your jacket, baby. We need to record that.
here, I'll get it.
How about that? I know what I'm doing when you set it up on film.
One second, one more minute. Bud.
Well, ain't no minutes.
Y'all are making this too hard.
New PR, 287 pounds. Pronation gauge back pressure.
Come on. Pick it up off the ground. Let's go. Come on. Come on, Michael.
Right way.
Yeah!
Pick it up. Bring it across the top. There you go. Deadly 1, 2, 3. Says, much respect, champion. Thank you so much for that super chat, sir. Ricky Dink said, thank you so much. She says his nose is bleeding just from watching. White Blur Street. How do you like that pre-workout, Michael?
That's good. One of the strongest ones I've ever used, probably.
Yeah?
Yeah, I haven't tried the. There's one that also has a test booster in it. I haven't tried that yet.
Okay.
We're going right here, babe.
Where? Oh.
What if you told me? Yeah,
Yeah, I just gotta look at it. I don't know the numbers.
All right, guys, so this is basically, usually when I duck out, that's why you don't hear me screaming in these parts. He doesn't really have to have me too much. That, but I'm gonna hang in
Figure this shit
today.
out. 135, 145, 150. 154.5.
What you see him doing on his phone is he's checking his numbers to be sure he's got the right stuff on there. Worst thing ever is to put everything you got into a lift and find out it wasn't the right lift. Yeah. Logan. Pick this shit up. You got this. We're waiting. Thank you so much, sir, for that super chat. Appreciate the support.
Who's got a timer? You got a timer on your phone? You all have a timer?
Andrew, what he hit was pronation. You want to scroll backwards and see that? He did the pronation lift. Guys, what was the total weight?
192.5.
192.5. That's what he hit
So,
on the pronation.
Yeah, you just got to tell me. It's just, I need 15 seconds. I've been trying to count in my head, and I've only been getting like 13. Because this is another one. It opens me up to about here. So I'm not holding it here, where a lot of people do them, I'm holding them here. So it's really fatiguing. But what I'm gonna ask you to do, Rick, is just count for me. Just let me know.
Jody says his blood's boiling watching this.
New PR, 15 seconds static hold, 154.5 pounds.
One, two.
Come on, Michael.
Three,
Keep it up there.
5, 6, 7, 8.
You ain't tired. Come on.
11, 12, 13, 14.
Good job. Alvaraz. Sorry, it is not pre-recorded. If it was, you might not have seen the other 4 lifts.
That's what we had at the time, 16.76.
Okay, deep pockets. Says, Rebecca, tell Mike to add one more loop around his hand on the riser.
Too much.
Too much?
I'm an inch. I need an inch. I need to be an inch less. We're trying to get that green belt undone. Haven't been able to do it because I need to retighten it. I just need it. I don't need an extra inch, but I need less than an inch.
Okay.
Ah, 244 pounds today.
Proud of you.
That's a lot of weight. 244.
What are we on? Oh, you're on your side pressure.
Yes.
All right.
So we have 235, 237 because of the 2-pound loading pin.
Hey guys, if you're my moderators on here, I know that, you know, we're into free speech and everything, but when people are disrespectful, especially if it's towards me, we ban
Someone
them.
disrespected?
It's all right. They're gone. We ban them. Michael doesn't tolerate that too well.
Outside side pressure. New PR. Ben, will you come around here and kind of get in front?
Absolutely. What's the weight again?
Outside side pressure. New PR, 244 pounds, 5 reps.
Come on, babe. Yeah! Heck yeah! Through the table! Let's go! Here we go.
Well, that was fun.
Oh, Michael, someone on here said that was actually Ermy's shadow account.
There you go. Well, that'll be a very bad day for him because he won't be arm wrestling.
I need you to arm wrestle him first. Okay.
Well, double top knuckle riser, you know what I'm saying? It's a tough bitch. But I think I'm gonna try it again. Right? Don't y'all think?
Not bad. Go for it.
I think, yeah. So either try the top knuckle riser again, or go for 119 on Todd Hutchins side pressure after doing a new PR with outside side pressure.
Hey, I love this,
So I
Michael.
think the smarter move, try the riser.
Well, you also just PR'd the pronation, so it's equally.
What, baby?
I love this. Zombro Fitness. I predict Mike will break at least one more belt before the end of the spread.
Yeah, I mean, this shit breaks, man. I mean, it just breaks. That's
It does. It does. It does do that.
I'm really pleased with these lifts, you know?
No, I am too, babe.
And to have as much energy for this 5th one, after being pretty, it's like this, people don't understand. Because my arm's so open.
He's saying this one right here, guys.
Son of a gun. Like watch this.
It's pure muscle.
The static hold. Yeah.
All right. Ready, honey? You filming?
Am I filming?
All right, watch this.
You're live, baby.
I'm going to show you how much easier this is for the average person.
Oh. Because you can hold it so much closer.
Easy. Try hold it out here. You know what I'm saying? That gets way harder. It's just, I don't have this strength because I haven't had that range of motion but a year and a half now.
Can we show that from the side again?
Which one?
Just show what you're talking about.
So I can bring
Is
this.
that showing up on the computer?
I can bring this way further back, right?
Way further back than you used to. I can't get it.
Show them where it was before. That's before surgery.
Yeah, this was, I was in a fighting stance all the time. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, but that's cool because this is strengthening my open top rope, right?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, because there's no bone lock, you know what I'm saying? Just like, do you want to see? All right, who's filming? Like in a way that you can see me.
What do you want to see?
Me?
What do you want?
All right.
What do you want?
All right, so, what are you filming there? Film right here. So,
Well,
if I
this
was
is
bone
actually right
locked in
here.
pronation, it would look like this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
bone
instead,
locked.
it looks like this, right? That's as far as my arm straightens. So I'm not lifting it with my ball. That's just where my tendons and ligaments are strong, right?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, the main objective is not letting this turn in. The pronation stays intact the whole time. That's what's crazy about that pronation gauge back pressure. Ben, he's already tried it before, not here, but the very first thing that you tried it. Come here, Rick. Come on in. All right, guys, this is Rick Stuckey, good friend of mine. Want to buy a car? Go to Everett. You know what I'm saying? These guys are awesome. All right, so you were watching on my lifts.
Yep.
You said the most impressive lift that I do is a pronation lift.
Yes.
The least impressive lifts I do is a pronation gauge back pressure. Until you came over here and tried it.
That's right.
And then what'd you say?
It's ridiculous. It's the harder you pull, the more it opens.
The moment you try to apply pressure, because the thumb wrap and the wrist wrap, it goes like this. Boom,
You're pulling the weight, you're pulling your body.
boom. And Sheridan's tried to show how easy it was because of the angle or whatever. He does it this way.
He does it with his hand up.
His hand turned up.
Do we forget it's a pronation?
This is the kicker, right? This is the kicker. And the fact that that's dragging, it didn't matter my arm's opening. This pronation's intact. Just like Devon said in his video, he goes, have you seen that dragging pronation Michael does? Can you imagine how tight that strap is?
Right.
So when you're strapped to me, and I engage that lat back pressure pronation, it's gonna be a very big test of someone's wrist if it holds up.
Absolutely.
So 287 tonight, gonna give you a rundown the next 6 days. The next lift will be 289 and a half, 292, 294 and a half, 297, 299 and a half,
Oh, that wasn't the Devon lift, E1 patron. That was the riser lift.
and we will finish at 302 pounds pronation gauge back pressure. I will pull over 300 pounds unless Hermes gains a significant amount of weight in the next 4.5 weeks. There's a chance he gets pulled across the table in 2025. You get it? You
You
know,
want to measure that arm?
my arm? Nah, I haven't done anything to pump it up. It's probably 21 3
You
quarters.
haven't done anything to pump it up. I thought that whole static hold thing would. I would have thought anything that you just did would have pumped it
Nah,
up.
I mean,
Are you kidding?
I can make them big. We can do a quick workout. I can make them real big. All right, so we're gonna try it one more time.
You're gonna do it one more time?
Over top knuckle riser.
Over top knuckle riser. Gonna do it one more time. All right. Hang on.
What time is it?
7 o'clock.
All right. Just out of curiosity, how many people have been on there?
Well, right now there's 469.
Oh, that's a good group.
Yeah, we got a great
I
group.
appreciate you guys hanging in. Check it out. All right. We've seen, according to my wife, 4 unsuccessful lifts and maybe a single one that worked. I think it's 3 unsuccessful lifts and one that might have done it. Of the 400 plus people who are on here right now, who thinks I'm getting this lift?
I do.
I do.
Why? Why do you think I'm gonna get it?
Because you don't quit.
But it's a lot of weight, bro.
Brano Greco Super Chat says, what's the % confidence in beating Hermes?
I'm not the one that's gonna beat him. I can do all things through Christ. This is not about me.
Come on, babe. You got this. Wait!
Let's go.
I'm so sorry, guys. I'm gonna be yelling, plug your ears. Come on, Michael. Make it happen. Let's go. Pick it up. Get in there. Get in there. Come on. Pick it up. I'm sorry. It's all but one. Michael, give it. Come on. When you lose, okay. No, sir. Now, is that gonna screw with you a bit?
What do you mean? What would it screw with me for?
Because it always says.
Why is it so hard?
Because it's heavy. Silly.
I'm thinking it's my setup. I don't think I'm engaging maximal power. I think it's my setup.
Come on. Yep. Come on.
Who's that way?
Pick it up!
Yeah, that's it. Man. You know what's funny? I'm still going up next lift. Screw it. I don't care.
That's back up.
Huh? That's fine.
So close. Everybody says so close, so close, so close, so close.
I still think we need to check the replay on that second or third lift. I still think that was real close.
Henry, oh, I like that, Henry. Henry says, if there wasn't rust on one of those plates, that would have gone up.
Damn it.
That's impressive that you did it after all of this mess, though. I mean, still, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, so I was supposed to have done 43 and a quarter. That's 43 and a half. But the next lift's supposed to be 44. So I'm actually gonna do 44, right? I told you, listen, I go up every time. I don't care if I fail every single lift till the finish, I'm trying heavier weight every time. My body's gonna get used to heavier weight. I mean, that's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna do it every time. And the thing is, you think it's the wrong thing, except I did that one 7 times where I missed, and the next one I hit and came off the ground that high.
Oh, it came off inches.
Yeah. So there's a lot of variables, you know, a lot of variables. All I know is 192 and a half came, I haven't got to go back and watch it, but 92 and a half came off the ground. I mean, the thing is, I'm not going to. I'm never going to try, like right now, I think I can put, oh, I don't know, I'm pretty spent.
It started right.
Yeah, that pronation flew up.
I think I could do 200 today. I think I'm capable of 200-pound
That was
pronation.
192.5?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I can do 300 pronation gauge back pressure right now.
Hey, babe, let's back that up
But
a
I'm not
little
going to, you know?
When did you do the first pronation lift? No, when did you start working it? Was it after Lars?
So sometime around Lars, before Lars,
Uh-huh.
so I did a 129 or 130 something. Then Pablo came down and did 154
Yeah.
after our match. And at that point, I couldn't get 129 off the ground because we were so spent from the match.
Yeah.
Because we're still
Not from the match, y'all were arm wrestling forever after
exactly
the match,
whatever.
right?
From the next day we tried to do lifts. He still got 154. I couldn't even get 129.
Damon Payne says he's going to be there Friday and tie another knot in that damn strap.
Listen, Friday, Damon's coming Thursday night. Friday, he's going to be here. And Friday, 194 is going up here, and 144 is going up there.
And what do you think, guys? Should we go live again for it? Comment below if you want to see him do it live.
It won't be this late. I'll do it earlier. The other thing is, it's harder for me to do workouts this late. Because so much has happened throughout the day. Like, there's moments
Henry
throughout the
said
day.
yes, do it live. Don't care what time.
Did y'all like this? Did y'all like the live?
Yeah, they liked it.
I mean, it just is transparency, right? Like, this is it. This is me doing it. This is what it takes. This is the work that has to happen, you know?
All right, guys, Friday it is. The tendon's got to catch up to the muscle, so going up slowly is a good idea.
I've been doing this for 35 years. My tendons are strong as shit. But so here's the biggest thing about this. So I want everybody to understand. People are like, how are you getting stronger every day, every lift? How are you doing this? I haven't gotten stronger with the last couple of, so I was strong enough 10 weeks ago to do a pound less than this. But when I came home, I hit that 191 and a half, which is a pound less than this, which was a new PR, and I immediately adjusted my programming because I knew the goal was 200 pounds. So I said, okay, I'm gonna start at 166. So think about it, if you're capable of 191 and a half, and you lift 166, 2 days later you lift 167, you're not PRing, right?
Deep pockets, no, he does need it to be shorter.
Yeah, I definitely need it to be shorter, but I don't need to be that much shorter. I mean, if it gets too short, I can't engage my, because I'm still open top rolling this thing. Honey, here's something right there.
September 23rd is that you post for the first attempt.
Oh, September of 2023 is when I was making fun of the Devon lift.
Yeah, yeah. So that's
when we first started.
So we did 120 something, and so I tried it like 5 times, and that's when I eventually hit like a 150. So I did like a 154 before Lars. No, before Frank, before Lars. I don't remember. Might have been before Lars. And yeah, it was 154 before Lars. Paper thin, like paper thin, like that old top knuckle riser. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Damon, you don't got to watch your language. And I like that Aussie accent when you're cussing too.
You get hyped up, baby. So then I go down to 129. I go down to 129 preparing for Camille. I go to 129 with a goal of 155. Now I did the programming all the way out, right? So I knew that if I hit every lift, I'm going to hit 171 and a quarter. But the goal was 155. So I did all those lifts, 129, 129.75, 130.5, 131.25, 0.75 pounds, right? I did all those lifts. And then I finally break my PR of 154, and I hit the 155. So then I go up every time as a PR. That last week, things felt light, so I ended up breaking what was Pablo's record, 179 and 179 and a quarter. Now Pablo's is here, where mine's here. So I think his might be easier, I'm not sure. I don't think he could do it from this position, even the weight, those 79s weights and stuff. But he's freakishly strong, Pablo's so strong. So 79 and a quarter. I come back home, and I think I hit a 181 and a half after Camille, after the cruise. So then I reset my programming back to 155, I think it was. So 155 with the goal of hitting, might have been 190, I think. So then I'd go up, and I don't hit PRs until I pass that 181 and a half, remember? So what I'm saying is, the PRs have been happening on this, and PRs have happened on those. But my PR after Gennady was 280 on pronation gauge back pressure. So there's only been 2 days that I broke a PR on that. So this entire 10 weeks, 9 weeks leading up to how long it's been, I've been doing less than I was capable of, right? And you do that, so like, if you're from the South, or if you're from this area, when we were kids, you're like, oh, if you pick up a calf from the time it's born, every day until it's full grown cow, you pick it up. Probably not true, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I applied that same theory to this. If I pick up a weight that's less than I'm capable of, and I add a weight to that every day, I will eventually blow right past my previous PR. Coach Ray's like, there's no way Mako can keep improving. I had gotten somewhat newbie gains because I've never done this stuff before, but I think my programming makes sense. If you go back to a weight that is 75% of your max, and you increase by very small increments, you eventually blow past your PR. Like when I did the 191 and a half, 8 days after Gennady, he came off the ground this high and I fell on my ass. You know what I'm saying? But I was a lift, I was super happy. But y'all saw how high this came up, right? I'm using a little bit different form and I don't know why.
Oh, I think didn't Henry do a side-by-side? Henry, did you do a side-by-side of Michael's lift at 191 or something after Gennady and then, or before Gennady and then comparison?
No, he did a 190 before Gennady and he posted to the 190.5. I did that. I don't know what numbers I did the other day.
Yeah.
I did an 89.5 and I did a 91. Yeah, I did a 91 the other day.
Yeah.
So, and that was on, I think it was on Reddit or something. Now the form is different, meaning previously I would squat down and this way, and now I'm standing up. Go look at the angle of my arm. Whoever it is that on Instagram that does those, I can't find out how to do it. Remember the dude that was doing the degree angle, open up like Jobbers Inc. and me and all that? I can't find that guy on Instagram now. because I want to know what the degree is. Because I've taken the picture, turned it, and side by side them, and my arm is opening up the same or even less than it was in the previous list. I'm just more upright. Now maybe that's because I'm stiffer. Maybe I can't squat as deep. Is it that? I don't know what's happening. We came back from King of the Table, and my technique completely changed on it. Remember, and actually the first lift back it didn't. The next lift, it changed. No idea why.
No idea.
But the pronation still is intact. And what you see is, as I'm pulling it up, there's a little bit more pronation at the very top. Like you see me pronate it before I set down, even more pronation. And that's what you see with the top knuckle riser. You see me hit, like I'm almost supinated somewhat, and as I'm rising,
You're actually pronating
at the top, right? So it's
You're pronating while you're rising.
yeah, so people are like, oh, it's pronation, that's not a riser. No, my riser is being tested the whole time, right? The fact that the riser is not doing this, that means I'm not failing. Whether the weight comes off the ground or not, this is the fail.
But your pronation is also being
Tested.
stressed.
Yeah.
Okay, so look at how many times you did.
Pronation stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all good. I mean, this is what accurately mimics what I feel in a match.
Yeah.
So people ask me, why are you training that way? Well, it's because it's how I arm wrestle, you know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like,
I don't want to call people out.
Yeah.
But I'm going to use her as an example. Gabriella, one thing that she found, she ran into the same exact problem
Yeah.
this go around versus Barbora that she did with the first.
Yeah.
She had horrible pump and fatigue.
Insane top end strength, pumped up too fast.
And what was she doing in her training?
She was taking super long breaks in between. Like she'd arm wrestle, she got pumped, she'd take a long break.
Right.
Then get back on, because she wanted to get back on the table at max strength. Well, you don't have that much time, right?
So it's not as, I mean, yes, it is about you hitting the numbers, but it's also about you testing the endurance of those muscles as well.
Oh,
Doing
right,
everything
yeah.
back to back
Yeah,
to back.
I mean, just like that.
Okay.
This is why I had to start going every third day. This is essentially the most anyone's ever done, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you followed up with the most I've ever done. Then you followed up with a lift that I don't even know how many people in the world could do, the pronation gauge back pressure at that weight. I mean, it's extremely fatiguing, you know? But mentally, I just tell myself, you know, as long as I get out here and do the work.
I personally feel that if you just flip the order of that.
So if I'd done that first,
Yes, I think it would have happened. Because you already, even though the riser's the fail point,
Yeah.
you're still taxing the pronation.
right,
So
right.
it's still involved.
Well, it won't engage. Like I'm getting it close. Who says I should try it again? What the hell?
No, please, Michael, hey,
That's not what I said! That's not what I said!
We might fail. Who cares?
Michael Todd, come
Love you,
on,
baby.
seriously.
It's not gonna hurt me.
Michael,
One time, baby. One time.
I don't have any more screens left, and they don't want to.
And I don't need screens. It's nothing. Just turn the volume on.
Well, actually, I got to back up because I'm not getting it at all.
Well, so basically, I just got.
You know what it is. I'm
Let's
going to
say
tell
it.
you. I'm going to tell you and everybody there that's watching what it is right now. You didn't empty out that poopy chute.
The poopy chute was done.
He didn't go to the bathroom. You
There you
broke
go.
down
I
your
broke-
regular stuff.
It was my routine. Screwed up my routine. Good day, man. Good
Oh,
day.
gosh.
Have I kept y'all here too long?
What do you
You're
guys
good?
think? What do you guys think in the chat? So like I said, he did this again. He did this last week. All right, barely got it. Told me he was going to go ahead and go up the next time. I thought he was crazy. He went up and it came inches off the ground. Do you think that's going to happen again, or has he finally really hit the ceiling? What do you guys think?
Yeah, do you think I will get more than that? Or do you think that's going to be it? Because I'm telling you what I'm going to hit. I'm going to get 146, 147. That's what's coming. That's 43 and a half. I'm getting 47. 47's coming.
Yeah.
By January 31st, I will crack 147. Like you said, I might do it before I do the pronation. What I could do is just do this shit on an off day, like I'm doing with the cupping. You know what I'm saying?
But then it's not.
I know. Then I'm not getting the full rest. I know.
It's not the fatigue either.
I know. It's not the same circumstances. So I always
Yeah.
try to keep shit the same, right?
Yeah.
Because the only thing you can control, I mean, I can't control how hard my opponent's working. I can't control any of those things. I can control what I'm going to do. So if I keep everything the same, then I can judge progress. If I'm doing pumping reps on chest and people complain, oh, that's not a rep. Great. If I did pumping reps at 225 for 30, then I did pumping reps at 295 for 30, guess who's stronger? This guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, who gives a shit? If everything stays the same and I show progress, it's progress, right? So a lot of people saying, oh, I should practice being tighter, lighten the weight up, get tighter. So you're telling me the only way to win an arm wrestling match correctly is to be tight? No, I will win at whatever happens. I'm telling you guys right now, live, I have a plan to beat Hermes 3-0. That's how I want it to happen. If it doesn't, I don't care if this dude fouls out 3 times. As long as I win, I get my shot at Levon, that's all I care about. Don't expect this to be a beautiful display of arm wrestling. You're gonna see a beautiful display of heart and faith. That's what you're gonna see on February 15th. Winning in whatever fashion God deems necessary is how I'm gonna win that match. Because the winning gets me, it earns me the right to pull Levon. And that's it. I could stop right now and I've done what the people, most of the world thought was impossible. I wasn't supposed to be here this fast. Like, the bicep blew off the bone. They took this much bone out of my elbow. I was supposed to be back at the top 5 in the world. But my journey, my story, what I believe and I have faith in is to show the world that Levon is not unbeatable. That all things are possible through Christ. That's what I believe. I believe this, you know, and faith and belief is a very powerful thing.
Choke on wax. Levon should post his max lifts. Why he hiding?
Listen, Levon's amazing. I do not think Levon can pronation engage back pressure as much as me. I don't think he can. He might can, but I don't. The amount of pressure that thing puts on you going this way is an insane amount of pressure. He might can out. We've never seen him do more than 176. Maybe he can. Maybe he can do 200. Maybe I only hold the world record because he ain't tried to break it. You know what I mean? I don't know. But I'm gonna tell you this: before Hermes, I will break the 200-pound barrier. And once I earn that right to pull Levon, I will get 210 pounds.
We're getting over 200 before Hermes? You hit 192.5 today?
I'm hitting 200 on January 29th and then 201 on 31st. That's the program. Yeah.
Jeremy, he did. He hit. Okay, Michael. Jeremy is asking, what did you do? Go back and check it out.
Is that Parker?
Yeah.
192.5 pronation, new PR, new world record.
Flew up.
Crazy high. Failed epically numerous times on 143.5.
I wouldn't say epically. It was paper thin.
One time might have been a lift. But I think I tried like 7 times. So 143.5. I was only supposed to do 143.25. I just found like it was going to be too difficult to have to pull that 35 off and put a bunch of different weights on there and make it look ugly. So I went for more weight.
Yeah.
Crushed, in my opinion, 284 pounds on 287 pounds on pronation gauge back pressure. 287 pounds pronation gauge back pressure. Crushed that. Fought hard on, what was it, 54.5 on 15 second static hold, but the static hold was like here. So, and then in my opinion, I treated 244 bad on this outside side pressure. Yeah. I think I was trying to bury it to the table, but I didn't. I got my fist through it, but I like held it there for like a half a second.
It went through the tabletop.
Yeah.
It went through the tabletop.
That's the most time I've ever held one. Like normally I just punch it and come back up, and I think I was so angry at it, I was just holding that shit down. I was like rubbing the dog's face in its mess or something.
Jeremy Parker. He says, maybe if you wasn't a wussy, you would have got it. It's only 142 pounds. Joking.
143.5, Holmes. I did 142.5 the other day. 143.5. Now, I did hit 180 for 50 on cupping last night. So that was a new PR as well.
Oh, yeah.
Because I had started thinking, as much difficulty I was having, that I was going to try 77.5 and then an 80. So I think I'm going to try at least an 82.5 and then 85. So, I mean, my cupping is significantly higher than it's ever been.
Okay, so a lot of people saying that's great dedication, proud of you, but this is the thing. I gotta go feed our dogs.
No, we gotta go. We gotta eat.
This down.
How many's on there now?
You've got 355.
Well, I appreciate you guys for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed the live. Like Henry said, I guess we're gonna try to go live again on Friday and hit some new PR numbers. I just need to fuel my body. Need to get some rest. Gotta hit that cold plunge. Like I said, come this week, the new Monster Michael stack from Insane Labs. I don't remember everything that's on it, but it's like the psychotic, insane pumps, 28 days later, creatine, and a 2-pound protein jug, plus a shaker bottle, drawstring bag, and a gym, like a little, some kind of towel. But it's like $120, and it's like $300 something value. So when that comes out, I'll put it all over my socials. Guys, go check that out. I don't think you're ever gonna get that good a deal on nutritional products. They've been amazing as well. Don't forget to subscribe and the bell for notifications. Thanks for hanging out with me.
Thank you, guys. See you again soon. Well, I guess Friday.
Yeah.
See you Friday.
Yeah, there you go.
Be watching for that link to drop because I'm not sure what time it's going to be. It's going to be with Damon,
Damon
right?
here. So I'd
You're
like
making the day.
I honestly like a 1 o'clock or something. But
Okay.
I don't know.
1 p.m.
We're gonna put
Central
let's put a
Standard
post
Time.
out and put several times and see which one gets the most votes.
No.
Okay, let's not do that. We'll do
This
it
is
whenever
not
we
a
want.
democracy.
It's my channel. We do what we want.
1 p.m.
Okay, that's a lie. We do what we reckon once.
Okay. All right. Talk to y'all later.